I honestly forget this is a Sammy Smith car without the DEI number 8 and like a really bad paint scheme usually. But here you go. This is his 2024 Pilot Flying J car. I only bought this because the 2025 didn't get produced. 2026 is coming out, but I need to buy that when it finally gets out. I think it's just getting to consumers now. Or to produce, or not, they're consumers. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyways, but yeah, here's this car. I don't actually ever remember him running this car. I barely remember him running in 2024. I do remember he got that win at Talladega, though. His first win with this team. And that got him into, I think, the round of 8. Or the round of 4. That was round of... Oh, no, he was round of 4. Geez, let's Sammy Smith make the round of 4. Oof, we've fallen. Okay, I bought this one at the haulers, and I just realized something now. They put the little flick piece, it's all the way back behind... Oh my god, actually, hold on a second. That is the smartest thing I've ever seen them do. I think they do that most of the people can't steal them. But that would make it so much easier to open the box. Can line out, whatever that just... Dear line out, can that be for every single diecast? Because that is the easiest diecast with these new boxes I've ever been able to get out. That was like record time. I was about to freak out because like, this is going to make it harder. And then I did it, and it was so much easier. There's no damage to the box either. Like, maybe the flap is actually going to be damaged. And I'll only be able to do it a couple times. Like, it's already starting to shred a little bit. But, like, that was genius. Line out, please. I beg of you. Always do that. It was only for the hauler cars, I bet. But only for some of them. Okay, well, here's a live unboxing because I just discovered this. And this has just made my entire day. Alright. That was an aggressive drop on the table. Here's the car. I don't have anything to compare this to. Actually, I have a 2022 Josberry, but it's still not been reviewed yet. I should have done that one first. I think about it, but it's fine. I don't have anything to review this for, to compare this with. The last 8 car I had prior to these 2 cars I have right beside me is the Dale Jr. number 8 Hellman's car from 2020. And that, actually, not to lie, I do have the 2021 car, but again, it's also not with me, so that sucks. This is the one I think Lamar Jackson was suing Dale Jr. about. By the way, I just want to point that out. That's kind of crazy. It looks like his number, guys. It's a sports number. Jesus. The font's pretty generic as well. But anyways, this car actually looks pretty good. This is probably one of my favorite Pilot Flying J cars we've gotten, realistically. The Net one was pretty... And Net's had some pretty cool ones, but they never really got produced. And then we got this one. And then, obviously, we didn't get his... we just got his this year, 2025 and 2026 car now. And I don't necessarily love it because the DEI number kind of takes over, but then they ruin the paint scheme because of it at the same time. If that makes a little bit of sense. Anyways, this is pretty reminiscent of his car that he ran at Gibbs the year before in 2023. He also won in that car, in the 18. I think it was the 18, yeah. I think he got 1 win at Phoenix. I don't think he won any other times, though. Maybe he got a 2nd win somewhere. Got a little bit of, actually, at the decal that wasn't fully placed under there, so that'll rub out after a while, but I like it. The colors are so much better, and they pop a lot more. Like, if he's on the racetrack, it pops more. I also think Michael Annette, RIP, I've not really mentioned that at all ever since he died in, like, December. So I probably should have mentioned that at some point. Jesus, I just haven't done anything that relates to him, I don't think. Anyways, taking a look at sponsors, Xfinity, Smith. I'm kind of surprised they don't make these guys, all the Smiths, run, like, a first letter abbreviation as well. Because this is Sammy Smith, so this should be S. Smith. Chandler Smith should have been C. Smith. They might do that now, actually. No, they don't. They don't. I don't know why. We made Robbie Gordon and Jeff Gordon do it, okay? And they're not related, and none of the Smiths are related, so that's just my thought process. Anyways, Pilot Flying J on the front hood. Got Chevrolet Camaro, the number 8. Ooh, it looks really weird there. Simpson, ARP, Sunoco, Junior Motorsports, Goodyear. There on the left side, we have that K sponsor. I always forget what it's called. NASCAR Xfinity Series, Cosmetic, and Arrowhead Brass, I think that is. I keep seeing them now, ever since I did the JJ Yeley 15 car review from 2021. NASCAR Race Car, Sammy Smith, Exalta, Allstate, what is Allstate anyways? Allstate Peterbilt, okay. Peterbilt. Golden Harvest, Pilot Flying J, TMC, Renda Sinclair, the number 8. Tim C was a sponsor for Sammy Smith in his Talladega win. I think that car also got produced, if I remember correctly. Pilot Flying J on the rear end, number 8. In-car camera, Chevrolet, couple more Tenji sponsors there. Pilot Flying J on the deck lid, as well as on the top of the roof, with the number 8, and Smith's last name on the rear windshield. It just looks good. I love the colors, man. I've said this over and over. The new colors, they just look bland. It's just all this red and white, but it's in a way where the white overpowers the car, I feel like, and then this yellow that is odd at times and really should not work, but it really does for some reason. Lineup did really mess up the decal, though. Like, that's not lined up at all. That lines up, I think. Oh, well, here's the thing. It doesn't line up because it's not supposed to line up. If it did line up, we'd have massive problems, I think. That's not supposed to line up, right? Now I'm kind of worried. I think it might actually supposed to be lined up, and it's not. It looks better not lined up, actually, but that's going to piss me off now if it is supposed to be lined up. This is one thing I've always hated about these kind of cars that do have this kind of color around the fender, kind of. And I saw this with, what was it, the Alex Bowman 2019 Lumar car. I just want to see if I have that somewhere around here. I also can feel this decal right here. You can see exactly where they placed the decal, actually. Right there, you can see, like, kind of the separation. I can feel that, so it's pretty close to coming off. But the lines are very inaccurate side to side. Like, this one's way more power, like, way thicker than on this side, because look at the decal over here is just left to be behind the tire, basically. Yeah, that's kind of dumb, isn't it? I'm trying to look here. Oh, actually, it's legit right there. And I had to put Sharpie around it as well. But, like, you can see it right here, kind of where the Goodyear logo is. Obviously, there's a little bit of damage and just scuff marks and everything on this car now from age. Kind of the same on the rear tire as well. But yeah, it's just very inconsistent with Diecast specifically. That's the one thing I've hated about it. If it turned out well in Diecast, I think I'd like it a little bit better. But it usually doesn't turn out very well. And again, this is kind of an example of it. Otherwise, though, I don't really have much else to talk about. He hasn't won a race this year. Neither is Carson Guapo, but, like, Carson's cool. I haven't liked Sammy Smith ever since, you know, he basically wrecked the field at Martinsville and then let Austin Hill get the win. And I still believe that Austin Hill sent Allgaier into Sammy Smith in turn 4. That pushed Allgaier up. I don't think Allgaier sent him in that deep. But people say I'm wrong. Anyways, that's all I got. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe so you'll never miss another video. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.